So this is the story. And of course, what happened? So what Moses said? Okay, I will be your shepherd to your goats and sheep, and going with the shepherd in the desert. And then what he saw? No, what he saw?
Burning bush.
The bush fire. Okay? And then what God told him? Take your shoes from your foot because I'm talking with you. It's huge. How you can prove that story by doing excavation? You can do it.
Barefoot, drink some soul.
How you can do it? How you can prove that? You cannot prove it. Another one, Pool of Siloam. You remember John chapter 9. What's happened there? The miracle with the blind man. So we know that Jesus put the mud on the eyes of the blind man and said, go wash your face in the Pool of Siloam. Okay? The blind man going to the Pool of Siloam and he washed his face, wash his eyes. How you can prove by doing excavation the blind man washing his eyes? You can prove it? Okay? So this is what I want to tell you. The Bible is the Bible. The archaeology is the archaeologist. You can do connection. Fantastic. Okay? But a lot of time you cannot prove everything. Okay, just for you to understand what I'm talking about. Here, you're doing excavation in the site. Every site that you're doing excavation, you're doing area. You're not excavate everything. You build area in the excavation. There's area A, area B, area C, area E, and this is called area G. By the excavator, the archaeologist, his name Yigal Shiloh, was professor in the Hebrew University, and he called the area G. So this is area G. What we have in area G? Okay, we have where we are standing. This is the tower. There's a wall going that way. There's another tower down below. This is the city wall of Jerusalem in the 1st century here in the city of David, on the top of the hill of the city of David. All this area was covered with 24 feet of dirt.
Wow.
So we took that dirt, some of that dirt, we sifted and we collected all the animal bones. So what do you think? We talk about 1st century, Jerusalem, temple, you must be pure to God. The people eating a clean animal, pure animal or not? A kosher animal or not? What do you think?
Kosher.
Bread. What do you think?
Kosher.
Kosher, okay. What do you think, sir? Kosher? And what do you think? Kosher? Okay. What do you think? Ether. Kosher. Okay. And Rocky?
Just to be different.
Don't be different. Okay. So this is all the animal bones that they found here are kosher animal bones. And what that tell us what people eating in Jerusalem before 2,000 years ago. So they're eating a kosher animal? Yes, they're eating kosher animal. Why it's important? Because we talk about the temple. We talk about all the purity rules. We found that also when you're eating. For example, you go to Caesarea Maritima. Who was living in Caesarea Maritima?
Herod.
Cornelius. Who was Cornelius? Centurion. So what he believed to? What is eating in the dinner time?
Bacon.
So what you found there? That's it. So they're Gentile pagan. Here we have a Jewish people. So what we eating? A kosher. You go to Capernaum in the 1st century. What are the people eating there? Yes. Why? Because it's a Jewish village. Migdalet's a Jewish village. Go to, for example, to Caesarea Philippi. It's a Jewish village. City? No. What we have a pagan temple there. So what they eating there?
Pork chops.
That's it. But this is the deal. This is what we're talking about. Okay? Which people living where, and then what these people believe in that time. This is about the wall. Down below, if you look down, you can see a wall, and this when you're talking about the city of David, the city of David built on the slope, okay? A slope of the hills. So how you build the houses on the slope of the hill? Who doing houses, building construction here in this group? Is anyone doing construction here? Yes. Are you building houses when you're in a slope?
Slope?
Yes.
Walkout basement.
Terrace. You build a terrace, house. Terrace, house. Terrace, house. Why it's important? Small detail. What is the small detail that we understand from this story? We talk about Bathsheba. She was what she doing? A shower on the roof. I don't care about which shower she did, foot, whatever. But where she was on the roof, where David was, balcony. He watched her, so I can watch her. If the city was building like this, you cannot see her. If the city a little bit like this and is in the high points, you can watch her. Small detail. You understand what I'm saying? It can happen.
What happened with Jeremiah? You remember Jeremiah was warning Judah in 586 BC that the city was going to be overthrown, and some folks didn't like the fact that Jeremiah was saying that because he was demoralizing the troops, right? So the king said, we've got to throw Jeremiah into a cistern. Well, if you look at Jeremiah 38:1, which is where this account is written, Jeremiah is writing about himself being thrown into the cistern. There's two guys, in Jeremiah 38:1 that were found in Beulah, right in this area. Very obscure characters in the Bible. You find their names outside of the Bible in these ruins, right here. And it wasn't just those two. As Eli mentioned, Isaiah, and he's found the city of Bethlehem, and other names have been found. Hezekiah has been found in this area. So this is, again, as Eli keeps saying, the small details all fit. I mean, these are obscure people in the Bible. You find their names.
Just amazing. Okay, we good?